Good afternoon. My name is Nancy and I'm with Hairstyles Unlimited, and I'm here with Suzette, and we're here to talk about the new Hair Max lasers. They've just come out with a brand new one that has actually 202 lasers. They're diodes that are actual lasers to penetrate the scalp skin and to encourage hair growth. It actually goes in and heals the papilla, stimulating hair growth. The papilla feeds the hair root, and we've had some very encouraging results. Normally we get a lot of inflammation and the hair literally starts miniaturizing. You'll notice it especially right around the hairline. You'll think it's little new hairs because they only grow like an inch long, but then actually what's happening, they're growing an inch, inch and a half, and they're literally falling out. And each one that grows in is literally thinner than the one before. So the hair is actually just skipping the anagen growing hair phase and going right from baby hairs into endless to actually falling out. So Suzette, how long has it been now that you've been using the Hair Max?
3 years.
3 years. And what type of state was your hair in when you first came to us?
Very, very thin.
Mm-hmm.
Always wore a baseball cap or kept it pulled back because it was so thin. Did not realize until you pointed that out to me how bad it was and how antisocial I had become because of being embarrassed.
Right. So it really affected your self-esteem
Yes,
and your ability to communicate with people.
Yes,
and your work, communication's a key importance for you.
Yes, ma'am.
So you need to be able to put yourself out there.
Yes, ma'am.
So what was our recommendation for you when we first met?
We talked about the topper, so we discussed doing the Nioxin with the laser, with the topper as either being semi-permanent or just daily use. And you had informed me that if I did it as daily use, I'd be able to use the laser a little bit more effectively, get that shampoo and conditioner in a little bit better, and start getting that hair growth again.
Right.
It worked from here.
So we went in with the Nioxin shampoo, conditioner, and treatment, and that was actually to make your scalp the perfect environment for hair growth.
Yes.
Unfortunately, there's no miracles for hair growth. I wish there was. I wish I could say, take this pill and your hair would grow. And,
Right.
But you know, when you see ads for things like that, it's just a farce. It is not true. I've worked with hair loss now for over 40 years, and I obtained my master's about 10 years ago from the American Hair Loss Institute. And at that time, about 7 or 8 years ago, we started working with lasers. In fact, you had one of the older models that was a band and only had 82 diodes.
Yes, ma'am.
So how did the 82 lasers work for you?
I'm still using it 3 years later. Just put it on and move it back every 3 minutes, and it's worked very well. Actually got it that I was going to share it with my mom who had cancer, and once she started having hair growth, she just came and bought her own because it never left my house.
Right. So it is multi-purpose. You can use it, your kids can use it, your husband can use it, so you can get one laser in a household and get multiple uses out of it.
Correct.
So that's great. But it actually goes in and stops the miniaturization of the hair. It stops the shrinking hair follicles. So when you see those little tiny little pieces and you think you've got new hair, well, yes, you do, but if you'll notice, it's not growing any longer. So we do free consultations. Just call and make an appointment. You can come in anytime. We're open Monday through Saturday, and we can actually inspect your hair, inspect your scalp skin, and we do quite a bit of talking with you to find out exactly where the problem lies. Now, Suzette was talking about that we snapped on a topper, which was very easy for her to do, and she could do it daily and go to work with that, and that gave her instant beautiful hair. But so are you still using your topper?
No, ma'am, been a year and a half without it. About a year and a half after starting the laser and the Nioxin treatment, I had enough confidence to get rid of the topper and could see the difference.
Well, you can see your hair right now. Your hair looks great, and this is all your hair.
Yes, ma'am.
There's no topper, there's no nothing. We do your color and your trims and your styles, but that is all your hair now.
Yes, ma'am.
And so you're continuing to use the laser to keep that healthy hair there.
Yes, ma'am. I use it at least once a week, sometimes twice, and now my daughter, who's got a little spot that is a little bit less hair, she's starting to use it as well.
It is many times genetic, that it does follow in the family. So there again, if you come in for your free consultation, we can actually check into your history and see if that you are a candidate for the laser, that if you're going to be predispositioned to hair loss. Many times, especially with men, I can tell by the time they're 13, 14 years old if they're going to follow in the footsteps of someone who was losing their hair in their family, and we can get them started on the right regime right then to, if not stop hair loss altogether in the future, at least prolong the fact. And of course, we handle hair loss in all stages, from someone just starting, as Suzette was, that it had gotten noticeable to her, but something she'd lived with for a long time and thought there was nothing that could be done about it. We can take someone from there to, I have multiple clients who we actually go in and do hair replacement on them, all non-surgical and all backed by scientific evidence, the same way our lasers are. So don't wait. If you're experiencing hair loss, come in, let us find a plan for you. Everything is, did you find it affordable?
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, you're a working mom with 2 kids,
Yes, ma'am.
you know, and yet this was something that was very affordable. You could put it in your budget
Yes, ma'am.
and easily do for yourself. And because you did then, you have really pretty hair now, and your hair is pretty. It looks great on you. The color is very complimentary to your skin, and they can see it's got a great shine to it, and it's very healthy. And all this was easy, affordable, and in 3 years she went from having to wear a hairpiece now to having her own hair and being very happy with it. So again, don't wait. It's Hairstyles Unlimited. We are your thinning hair specialist, have been for a very long time, and we're located at 3635 Florida Avenue in Kenner, and our phone number is 504-464-5949. So thank you very much for watching this video. We appreciate it and hope to hear from you soon.